to Math.marble. Today we're doing fractions, multiplication, and division, and this is part 5 of the series. So let's get into it. Question 1. 5/7 multiplied by 2/3 divided by 2/7. Well, how do we do this? We have multiplication and division, and we're used to only doing all multiplication or all division. Well, we first do multiplication and then division. But the trick is, if division comes first, then we do division and then multiplication. It's whatever comes first on your left-hand side. So we'll get more into this in bed maths in our order of operations unit, which I'll cover in the next video and the videos after. But let's do this. So multiplication first. I'm going to see what can I cancel. I can't cancel out anything. So that means I multiply straight on. So I'm going to put an equal sign. So 5 times 2 is 10. And 7 times 3 is 21. And then divided by 2/7. And now we have a division question. So you would have known we apply our keep, switch, flip method. So we're going to keep 10 over 21. I'm going to switch our sign into a multiplication sign. We're going to flip 2/7 into 7 over 2. So now we got this, and we can cancel out diagonally. So 21 and 7, common factor we can take out is 7. So 21 divided by 7 is 3. 7 divided by 7 is 1. 10 and 2, we can take out 2. So 10 divided by 2 is 5. And 2 divided by 2 is 1. There's nothing we can further factor out for this, so we can multiply now. So it equals 5 times 1 is 5. 3 times 1 is 3. And we can still further reduce this. So I'm going to put another equal sign. I'm going to see how many 3's go into 5. Well, 1 3 goes into 5, so I'm going to put 1. And then what's left? Well, there's 2/3. So I'm going to write 2 over 3. So 5/7 multiplied by 2/3 divided by 2/7 equals 1 and 2/3. Hope you understand this question. We'll go on to question 2. 3 3/4 divided by 2 5/8 multiplied by 1/5. Well, here we have mixed numbers, but it's still the same thing as this question. We have to turn the mixed numbers into improper fractions before we can divide. Now we have division first, so we do division first, and then multiplication. So first of all, I'm going to simplify it. So 4 times 3 is 12. 12 plus 3 is 15. So 15 over 4 divided by 8 times 2 is 16. 16 plus 5 is 21. 21 over 8 multiplied by 1/5. So now what we do is we are going to do our keep, switch, flip because we have our division first. So we do our dividing portion first. So we're going to keep 15 over 4. I'm going to write 15 over 4. Switch the sign to a multiplication sign and flip 21 over 8 into 8 over 21. So now I'm going to multiply by 1/5. So now we can do this. All 3 of them we can cancel out because they're both multiplication. So I can cancel out diagonally from anywhere I want out of these 3 and out of these 3. So first of all, 4, I can find common in 8. There's common factor. The greatest common factor is 4. So I'm going to divide it by 4. 4 divided by 4 is 1. 8 divided by 4 is 2. And then now I'm going to do 15, and I can do 5. And I'm going to do 15 and 5. So I'm going to take a common factor out as 5. So 15 divided by 5 is 3. And 5 divided by 5 is 1. So now 21, I can do 3. So 21 divided by 3 is 7. And then 3 divided by 3 is 1. So what else can I factor? There's nothing else we can factor anymore. So I'm going to put another equal sign. 1 times 2, 1, it's the same thing. 2, 1, 7, 1, same thing. 7. So that means 3 over 3 and 3/4 divided by 2 and 5/8 multiplied by 1/5 equals 2/7. So let's move on to question 3. 5/12 multiplied by 8 divided by 1 and 2/3. So here we're going to do multiplication first and then division because multiplication comes first in our question. So here we have 8. So 8, we're going to turn into a fraction. All we do is we put fraction line 1 underneath. This doesn't change its value, but it makes it a fraction, so it's easier for us to cross cancel. So 12 and 8, we can factor out 4 as our greatest common factor. So I'm going to divide 12 by 4, so it turns into 3. And then 8 by 4, it turns into a 2. 8 divided by 4 equals 2. There's nothing we can further factor out, so that's all we can do. Then we put an equal sign. 5 times 2 is 10, and then fraction 3 times 1 is 3, and divided by, so now we're going to simplify this. So 3 times 1 is 3, and then 3 plus 2 is 5, so 5 over 3. So now we have division, so we can do our keep, switch, flip method. So I'm going to do that. We're going to keep 10/3, so 10 over 3. We're going to switch that sign to a multiplication sign. 5/3, we're going to flip it into 3/5. So now we can cross cancel out. So 3 and 3, they're the same number, so I can cancel them out as 1 and 1. 10 and 5, we have a common factor of 5, so 10 divided by 5 is 2, 5 divided by 5 is 1. We don't have anything else we can factor out, so we're gonna solve it. 2 times 1 is 2, 1, same thing, so our answer is 2. So 5/12 multiplied by 8 divided by 1 and 2/3 equals 2. So let's go on to question 4, where we go more into this. So question 4, 2 and 1/4 multiplied by 2 divided by 9. So here we do our multiplication first again, and then our division. First of all, we have a mixed number. Let's change it into an improper fraction. So I'm going to put an equal sign. 4 times 2 is 8. 8 plus 1 is 9. 9 over 4 multiplied by, and then 2 over 1 to turn into a fraction. Doesn't change the value, just makes it easier. And then divide by 9 over 1. So now we're going to do our multiplication first. So let's do that. So we can, first of all, cross cancel it out by 2. So 4 and 2, common factor 2. 4 divided by 2 is 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1. That's all we can factor out. So 9 times 1, 9. 2 times 1, 2. 9 over 2 divided by 9 over 1. So now we have division, so we can do our keep, switch, flip now. So I'm going to put another equal sign. 9 over 2, we're going to keep that, rewrite it down, switch that sign into a multiplication sign, and flip 9 over 1 into 1 over 9. So now we have 9 and 9. We can cancel that out straight up. So into 1, 9, 1. So there's nothing else we can factor out. We multiply. 1 times 1 is 1. 2 times 1 is 2. 1 over 2, it's a half. So 2 and 1/4 multiplied by 2 divided by 9 equals 1/2. So thanks for watching. That's it for today. Subscribe for more videos, like and share. Comment if you have any doubts, and that's it. Bye!